We've now finished chapter 31. Last video was on the two people chosen, Bezalel and Aholiab, as well as those who helped the building of the tabernacle. The rest of chapter 31, you see here, the sign of the Sabbath. That is almost immediately followed by a remarkable chapter, and that is Exodus chapter 32. And this will probably take us a couple of videos, if not 3 or 4, just to sort of get the details. For example, chapter 31, verse 18. When he had finished speaking with him upon Mount Sinai, he gave Moses the 2 tablets of testimony, tablets of stone, written by the finger of God. So, of course, Moses is up getting the 10 Commandments, and he's not there. And then the scene is dramatically changed as we go down the mountain to the camp. And this is what we read in verses. We're only going to read verses 1 to 2 for this first bit. And when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down from the mountain, the people assembled about Aaron and said to him, "Come, make us a god who will go before us. As for this Moses, the man who brought us up from the land of Egypt, we do not know what has become of him." This is hardly unbelievable, isn't it, when you read this? Verse 2, Aaron said to them, "Tear off the gold rings which are in the ears of your wives, your sons, your daughters, and bring them to me." There are 3 things. There's a lot of things, but 3 things I'm going to draw attention to in these verses. 1, their impatience with God. 2, their disobedience to God. And 3, the vulnerability of Aaron. It's hard to actually imagine that instead of waiting upon God, Moses delayed to come down from the mountain. They actually assemble to Aaron and ask him to do several things, but main thing was, "Come, make us a god who will go before us." It was this idea of being impatient with God. Instead of waiting for Moses to come down, they wanted Aaron to lead them. And that general principle of being impatient with God is something that we ourselves got to be careful of. Psalm 27, wait on the Lord, and be of good courage, or take heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. And this was David who wrote that psalm, the last verse of Psalm 27. Isaiah 40, verse 31, those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not be faint. How good are we waiting upon God? Then the second thing we see is their disobedience. It's bad enough that they went to Aaron, but what they say is even worse. "Come, make us a god," small G-O-D, which is hardly unbelievable, an idol. Of course, we know it's the golden calf, who will go before us. That was really Yahweh's role, the God, the true God, the God of Israel, the God of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. As for this Moses, the man who brought us up from the land of Egypt, we do not know what has become of him. Hardly believable. Up, make us a God who will go before us. This seems almost incredible because it's only a short period of time in Exodus chapter 20 when God said, "You're to have no other gods before me." In fact, if we were to read that passage, you'll see how many of the commandments they broke. But the third thing was the vulnerability of Aaron. Aaron should have rebuked them, but instead he encouraged them. It reminds us of what 1 Corinthians 10 verse 12 says, "Let him that thinks he stands take heed lest he fall." Aaron should have rebuked them for their idolatry and for desire, but unfortunately Aaron was just as vulnerable as the people, and this led to further sins we'll see in later videos. Thank you for watching, but let's remember, let's not be impatient with God, let's not disobey his commands, and let's remember that we're all subject to failure if we're not listening and obeying to God on a personal level. Thank you for listening.